Hey guys, Steve Young, your baseball mentor with Athletes Approach Youth Baseball Mindset Mastery Group. Hey, when you're at a game, you're watching your son, you're watching your daughter play, they go 0 for 4, or let's say you couldn't make the game, but you're wondering how the game went, right? Sometimes I know parents, the key is, and I know with the kids, the big thing is how many hits did I get? Or, man, my son didn't get any hits, my daughter didn't get any hits. How do I get them to get more hits? Well, I want to share with you why I want to encourage you to be excited about an 0 for 4 game. Sounds crazy, I know, but when your son, when your daughter goes 0 for 4, there's a lot more opportunity for you to mentor, help them master their mindset, deal with their emotions, right? We all know how they're going to feel and how they're going to respond when they get hits, when they get doubles and triples, and when the game goes well. But for my Athletes Approach parents, for you that ascribe to some of the principles that I talk about, you guys know that when it comes to helping your kids develop confidence and helping your kids play from a good belief system and playing the game from the inside out, sometimes you have to flip things upside down. The reason why an 0 for 4 day is such a powerful opportunity is mainly for you. I want to share with you something that you can be looking for. It's all about the right questions and the right things to be looking for. And the 0 for 4 game, or even a tough game, is a great opportunity. So instead of asking the question, man, how do I help them get more hits? The kind of question that is even a great question when it comes to really trying to dial in on how they're developing with their mindset is a question like, how long does it take my kid between the time that he makes an out to the time that he, let's say from the time that he makes an out or makes a mistake or strikes out, what's that gap time between him feeling good about himself again, she's feeling good about herself again, right? And that's where that engagement and bonding and connecting with your kid well after the game and trying to talk through some things. Like if in the third inning you see and you remember, you saw that your kid struck out, at some point you want to ask, hey, how'd you feel when you struck out? I was frustrated. Okay, do you remember how long it took you before you got over that? You were focused, you were in the game. Was it 3 innings? Was it 2 innings? Was it a few batters? And what you want to start to watch for, and what you want to start to look for, even if it's body language, right? Like how long do they maintain a poor body language after a strikeout or after a mistake? And you want to try to close that gap time. And that's what you're looking for. Those are the types of questions that are great questions, are really trying to dig in and to find out over time and over a series of games or weeks or even over an entire season, how long does it take my kid to really bounce back, right? And this is more for you so that you know what to look for, you know what to pay attention to, and so that when your kid does go 0 for 4, does have, let's say, not the best game, you can see that as great opportunities to coach, to mentor him or her through those moments. And I've shot in videos before that when those moments happen, a mistake, a strikeout, right? Just having a simple 2 to 3 step plan of when those moments do happen, being aware of the emotion, identifying it, and then having some kind of mantra, some kind of statement that gets your son or daughter back into the present moment, right? Check out some videos that I've done before on that. But the key is, hopefully this helps you and gives you some perspective of the great opportunity that 0 for 4 games or tough games have for you as the parent and what you can be watching for. And over time, closing that gap time between how long it is between the time that they have, let's say, a negative event or what they perceive to be a negative event, and how long it is before they actually feel good or they feel like they were focused in, all right? So that's the kind of questions that you want to be asking. Those are the kind of things that you want to be watching for. How many hits do they get? It's not a bad question, but when it comes to developing mindset, developing confidence, this is something else that you really want to dial in on, all right? Steve Young, your baseball mentor with Athletes Approach Youth Baseball Mindset Mastery Group. If you think there's another parent, another coach that needs to know, or you think they would be helped by this perspective, share this video, and I'll see you soon.